From Hollywood to New York and everywhere in between, see what your favorite stars are up to. Stars have been everywhere this week, from Drew Barrymore speaking at the TCM Classic Film Festival in New York City, to Dave Franco and Allison Brie sharing a laugh at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah. Here are the best photos of celebs out and about this week. Come back tomorrow for more of the latest A-list outings. John Lithgow and Olivia Colman share a warm embrace at the Jimpa premiere during the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah, on January 23. Gilmore Grin, also at the Sundance Film Festival, Lauren Graham is all business in a pantsuit at the Twinless premiere in Park City, Utah, on January 23. Golden Girl. Juliette Lewis throws up a peace sign at the By Design premiere during the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah, on January 23. Dancing Through Life. Jonathan Bailey is all dressed up as he hosts an exclusive dinner with Omega on January 23 in London. Good to Glow. Keke Palmer continues to rock her red hair as she makes a visit to SiriusXM Studios in New York City on January 23. Manning's best friend, Eli Manning, poses with Guide Dog 10 as he enjoys a sweet treat during a Guiding Eyes for the Blind event held at Milk Bar in New York City on January 23. Ready in Red, Joanna Jojo Levesque rocks a maroon coat during a visit to his 100 radio station in New York City on January 23. Keeping cozy. Julia Stiles is all smiles on Thursday morning in New York City for an appearance on The View. New York Minute. Chase Stokes keeps it casual in a t-shirt for his visit to SiriusXM Studios in New York City on January 23. Theater fans, Adrian McLean and Joey Fatone pose with a still-in-costume Nicole Scherzinger backstage at Sunset Boulevard on Broadway in New York City on January 22. On the go, Bella Hadid throws on a pair of sunglasses while out in New York City on January 23. Radio star Martin Lawrence is all bundled up for his visit to his 100 radio station in New York City on January 23. Good morning, New York. Oliver Hudson stops by the Drew Barrymore show in New York City on January 23. Model behavior. Camille Razat steps out for the Authentic Beauty Concept event at the WOW Concept store in Madrid on January 23. Cheers! Billy Magnuson, Erica Firestone, Zoza Mehmet, and Evan Johnakate have a toast during a recent getaway at Sandals Duns River in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. What's the tea? Mookie Betts makes a visit to Tokyo, Japan recently to help launch the new partnership between Oi Ocha Tea and Major League Baseball. Say cheese. The Housemaid co-stars Sydney Sweeney and Indiana L. snap a photo together from the sidelines at Tuesday's Brooklyn Nets game at Barclays Center in New York City. Big moment. Bowen Yang and Rachel Sennott step behind the podium to announce the 97th Oscars nominations at the Samuel Goldwyn Theater in Beverly Hills on January 23. Smize. Tara Banks poses in the midst of the Walk of Champions at the Rod Laver Arena during the 2025 Australian Open at Melbourne Park in Melbourne, Australia on January 23. Sci-fi fan. Rosario Dawson is on theme at Wednesday's Star Trek. Section 31 world premiere at Jazz at Lincoln Center in New York City. Leading lady, Andie MacDowell rocks a pantsuit at Wednesday's Clips and Conversation with the cast of Hallmark Channel's The Way Home at 92 N.Y.C on January 22 in New York City. Carry On. Jesse Eisenberg is on the move with his backpack in town, LA on January 22. On the move. Mikey Madison is out and about in a chilly New York City on January 22. Late Night Talking. Adam Scott stops by Late Night with Seth Meyers on January 21 in New York City. All Peace. Keisha Cole shows off her personalized bag while sitting courtside at State Farm Arena in Atlanta as the Detroit Pistons take on the Atlanta Hawks on January 22. New York outing. Michelle Yeoh and Paul Giamatti pose together at the world premiere of Star Trek. Section 31 at Jazz at Lincoln Center in New York City on January 22. Music Man. Questlove steps away from his post with the Roots to chat with Jimmy Fallon on Wednesday's episode of The Tonight Show in New York City. Shimmer and Shine. Lucy Liu opts for a black sparkly ensemble for her appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on January 22 in New York City. Winter look. Julia Fox sports a fluffy white jacket and ice skate-inspired heels. during her appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers on January 21 in New York City. Chilly Days. Naomi Watts bundles up while out in New York City on January 22. Namesake. Jay Leno holds up his name card during the U.S. launch of Midas Man at the London West Hollywood at Beverly Hills on January 22. Mountain Time. Elijah Wood smiles during jury orientation at Sundance Film Festival on January 22 in Park City, Utah. Party Time. Daisy Ridley and Pippa Vosper pose together at an after-party for a screening of 22+1 at the Mayfair Hotel in London on January 22.